Now, another thing is, I felt like, I was tricking her sometimes to even be with me, at least even in the sexual part. And I didn't know that she again wasn't listening to me, but her own delusions about my disability, right? Half the time, right? I love that dress. I like seeing her little nipples through the dress. Like I said, right? Nah, I see something going on right now. But I don't know her. Don't She ain't gotta worry about nothing, right? As far as looks are concerned, right? See, even if I know you, like I said, you're the one who's not getting me, right? Nor did Sheena, nor did Daphne, right? Well, like I said, right? I don't know what specific thing it was. Sheena won't tell me, right? But like I said, men in the church, all right, especially my church, were doing something weird sexually, right? Now, my friends in Guyton and Pinor, as far as I knew, they were having sex with women, even if I was striking out myself. I was just waiting for the right woman, right? Right. I didn't mind not having sex through my teenage years, right? Why? Why? I didn't really want to get nobody pregnant yet, right? But like I said, I know the only one I can think of maybe is Connie, right? In the Ouija board, right? When I was still 17, right? And still going out to school, right? Now, Connie might have been 14, 15 when I actually met her, right? I'm not sure, I don't remember all details, but still, the problem was her boyfriend, Brian, cheated on her, right? And I heard that they were broken up. And the Ouija board told me to go find her before Brian could ask her to the dance, right? So what does that look like the Ouija board is telling her about Brian? Don't get back with Brian, right? Right. He's bad news. Now, I was single at the time and just looking for a girlfriend, like I said, right? That was it. That was it. Now, even if she was told by Junior, or Brian something bad will happen either way, right? The only thing Brian could have done is try to harm me after me and Connie slept together where I have amnesia of it, like I said, right? Right. And then I remember running through the neighborhood like normal, right? I was still into my fitness grades back then, right? I could still run too, right? And, um, you know, I thought it bothered her because I didn't hear back from her about going to the dance, and then we never went to the dance, right? Either. But that don't mean that, she didn't talk to it more with Junior or someone, you know, around her either, right? Because see, her brother was there when it all happened, right? I don't know if he gave me a heads up and she came looking for me or something, and we were trying to work it out, right? Or if after that I just kept telling her, I'm having difficulties remember seeing you, right? As far as um, I don't remember doing anything else with you after that either, right? Well, that means okay, right? Something else was going on with me and her, and Brian might have been in the fury, which is the only thing I can think of that would cause me amnesia being around Connie, right? Herself. See, we ain't got to go out to the dance, for her to come over to the trailer and have sex with me, for example, right? Until then Donnie and the Zad moved away too, right? Now, I think I also worked with them when they were working for Floor Daniels down with Stone Container when they were building some of the newer stuff they were building down there, right? Mm-hmm. This was back in still 97, right? I was about to turn 18 anyway, right? But I'm usually the mellower dater too, right? That's why I kept telling you, if you want to break up with me, just be direct about it. Break up with me, right? But then you call me and tell me about Patrick, and what am I supposed to do there, right? Just not give a shit. That wasn't the issue, right? Then I got to figure out, well, if you did get pregnant by me, what's going on? Well, we finally got caught by your family that we were in the motel together. I know you had to explain that to Steven if he's your fiance, right? And that's going to cause one of two things to happen, right? Either you're going to try to get pregnant by him to prove you always loved him, right? Or what? And see, by then, if you're proving it to him, or you're trying to prove it to me even, I don't know. But whatever you're doing is going to backfire, right? On either me to Steven or Steven to me, right? And you're the one who went and get it. I don't even know if I can get you pregnant. I was trying to tell you that too. I never even was tested for that, right? And even when I was tested, I had a low sperm count, but it's not zero. It's only if it says zero. See, normally it's supposed to be in the millions, and I was just in the 100,000s, right? But there was still viable sperm in there, right? Like Big already said, all you need is one to get through. But I don't know still. See, I'm not trying to convince you I got you pregnant, because whoever's arguing with me don't want to hear that either. I don't know who it is, right? But I know he had sex in which you could have gotten pregnant. Question is, what are you hiding? If anyone's lying here, it's you to me, not me to you, right? If anyone was always dishonest with me, it was always you to me, not me to you, right? And it seems to me you can't handle the truth, right? That I could also find another girlfriend now, right? Which is what I'm trying to do next. Is if you don't want me, like the song says, set me free, babe, right? If you want me, make up your mind to be with me, right? And that's what you're doing then. You're holding all this information over my head, but no, you don't have to be with me anymore. And yeah, like I don't see what you're doing. But then you're treating me worse than how Jesus was treated, right? I don't know. See, there's more going on than meets the eye when you're talking to a woman about the number of husbands she had. And it was 6. Like 5 she married, and 1 was just her lover who she lived with, right? Now, this is in the biblical times, though, right? Right. Now, she was a Samaritan and not a Jew, right? But haven't you heard of women having to go through that today? Right. So self-righteous Christian males are judging women as being bad wives because they can't hold down a husband. But what's the reason? No children. No children usually. The man wants a baby. I don't even know if I can have a baby. Hello? And then there's the girl at the salon, and now the new girl, right, is what all I can call her, right? Because I didn't even really get her name. Just know she was a female technician coming to... Right. Fix the cable, right? But stayed over 20 minutes, right? Now, 15, she's supposed to wait around just to make sure I'm not there, right? Okay, whether she does the job or not, right? The additional 8 indicates more was going on than just her doing the job. Right? Right. And like I said, I'm never worried about myself, but Patrick more, who, if he's my son, you might would harm him for even crying like a normal 3-year-old. No. And trust me, I'm not worried about me at all. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about the child that somehow you got pregnant by me by. And I don't even know how either. Yeah, I don't even know how either. See, you wouldn't see it as a miracle, right? Like I would. When I didn't even know if I could get you pregnant or not. You would have a problem with it. And whoever you are, you're showing you do. Maybe it's Scott who would have a problem with that. I don't know. Right. But it's either Scott or you. Which was my point. You're just fucking me. You're using me as a rebound. And I don't want to rebound with you. You got coincidences with me. And what do you think I'm warning you about, bitch? And you won't hear it. And don't tell me you want me back. It's as simple as you would at least still be fucking me if you did. But now you're removing everything from the table and pretending that's going to help anything. It's not, right? It's making it worse, right? Because the first thing we got to figure out is Patrick himself. First, is he safe, right? Did you harm him crazily? Like one of these crazy women I hear about who go batshit on their own children, right? And kill them simply because they're a normal child crying and you won't tend to him and you start beating on him and he starts crying more until he shuts up, right? I've heard of women doing that to children too. I don't give a shit about you. You can burn in hell for all I want yourself, Maribel, but Patrick is an innocent child, right? He had nothing to do with this, right? Yeah. Get it? Shit. And you don't murder a 3 to 4-year-old child who can't even really defend himself against you, right? Because by then, you and Scott should know one way or the other. I'm on outside of your marriage, right? I can't even get Patrick's birth certificate to really confirm he was 4 pounds 9 ounces when he was born, right? Or anything like that, right? And I know who's stalling for time, right? You, not me. I know. Right. And all this is insanity times 100, right? And I also know why you don't want me to find a girlfriend and see if I can get her pregnant either, because what? Then it might prove you could have got me pregnant with Patrick. Right? And where is he by now? Right? You can't get a fake son either to play Patrick for you if you harmed the child. Right? And that's why I didn't want you either. No. But neither one of us wanted to break up perfectly either. Until I finally did after we got caught. But that's perfectly how it was supposed to end too. Did Steven even have sex with you again after September? Right. Obviously not. You met Scott in December. That means you have the problem with the 4 pound 9 ounce baby, right? And you're deluding yourself within a certain poundage that Patrick could be that big with Scott, right? No, ma'am. No child at 6 months after you were with the man can be that big, right? It don't matter what you fictionalize, right? And it's called You Didn't Love Me. And I knew it. I had the coincidences which were kind of keeping me hanging on, right? If it wasn't for them, you're right, I wouldn't even hung on. I would have just broke up with you normally, right? But I am the romantic type to not just fuck a new girlfriend over. I don't treat sex like it's not having you to wife like the 7 men had the one woman to wife, right? Who might have been Mary Magdalene herself, right? And one of them she got caught with. In John chapter 8. That's what I'm thinking. Right. She just got caught with one of the men, too. Right. But we've been lied to. I know. Peter didn't want to write it all out, either from fear that the Romans would destroy it anyway, which they did, right? This is funny. Right. Like they're on Nickelodeon, not MTV. But like she didn't know. She didn't know. I'm sorry, Scarlett is on MTV receiving some kind of reward. Well, see, that's what I mean. For some reason, they're delaying it. Is it just because the MTV was going to do all this with Scarlett? Okay, I understand. Right? Right. Whatever's going on. Because Colin still has to open the door and walk over and pour the ball over her head. She's in on this. She's in on it. Get real, get real. Colin ain't no ninja trained man. I know. Now, the only reason I'm trained in it is I read books by Stephen K. Hayes and Ashita Kim, who were saying they had contact with ninjas of Japan, right? Ashita Kim was acting like he was one himself, and then trained by somebody, right? I forgot who, right? I got the books around here somewhere, right? And again, Dr. Hatsumi is the one who trained Stephen K. Hayes, right? And like I said, all these are names in this book. We don't know they're real or fictional either, right? But okay. And this is the extended trailer for Black Widow. Right. That might be why. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But see, I would be happy for her and Colin, not mess with it, right? Because I'm not in her sphere, right? I'm not even in her blip, right? I shouldn't be either, right? But if she knows me intimately, Colin, I don't know what's going on there either, but who would black me out, though? Because you got to black somebody out for them not remembering who they have sex with. That's why I keep telling them on the real, too, right? But I know I'm not afraid to have any more sex, honey. You ain't ever going to do that. Not with another woman, either. See, if you don't want me, I'm also going to move on from your crazy ass, right? If I be another female to have sex with, right? That's not gay either, by the way. That's called moving on, right? And moving up, right? But it seems like you're in your own delusions about our relationship, and I can't fix your delusions if you won't believe me, right? It's almost like I can't say nothing positive or negative towards you either way without being seen one way or the other. See, what you're doing is you're doing the opposite of what a normal relationship, because I'm mentally ill, right? If I say I'll break up with you, that's when you try to come back to me, right? If I say I want you, that's when you stay away from me. You see what I mean? You're doing the opposite of what I say, right? That's messed up. That's messed up. Well, see, if she gets me, I'd be getting all the rise about Levi's. I can't deal with him. I can't deal with him. Not saying anything though either, right? I'm not saying some guys can't control it, right? And that wouldn't be wrong, right or wrong either, right? So, like I said, I don't know how to tell people how to behave in certain circumstances, right? Mm-hmm. Because, see, the church would see that if you get hard as lust. That's why certain dances you couldn't even be close to the girl in case you were to get a boner, right? Especially a church-held church. I mean, dance, right? They would want you to stay 2 feet away from the girl. and dance more like a waltz, right? I know more than you think, crazy.